Welcome back. The program still remains as it is hot. Before we go that break, we'll be telling and say we'll get one Obonge guest, one very strong guest, will go join us for studio. This person we will talk about now, very, if you look at, very young, he dey fair in complexion. A lot of people go see say, this man, at least going by the official look where he carry, say that somebody will say he go fit one particular position or fit the position where in the contest for. And when we talk about the Lagos, the candidate of the Lagos State candidate, where they vie for the position of Lagos State governorship, and the party where they come out under now Advanced Nigeria Democratic Party, that is ANDP. And who they talk about? We talk about Oluwasegun Musa. Oluwasegun, you're welcome to us in the hall.
Thank you for having me here.
We appreciate you carry waka come.
I appreciate you more.
Thank you. You don't really advance because normally now we they invite for handshake, but you don't already handshake us.
I thank you very much.
No problem. We will just go straight into our discussion. For our first story, we'll be do countdown to tell Nigeria say now 9 days now remain to February 16. The first leg of the very important thing we'll go do for inside this our country. You get one question they always ask everybody when come here, and we go like make you also chukuma to encourage Nigerians. Plenty Nigerians always they look and say this election safe. If we even go out, go vote, shebi they don't know who go win. Why we go vote? Omo boy say, Ejako, don't consider, come and say anything. We go like make you encourage Nigerians to tell them say their vote, now their right, now their power. Make them come out and make them participate for inside this election.
Yes, thank you very much, my people for house. It go there interesting to know say some people they carry rumors say the election they don't do am. The other one a formality. But I lie you. If election na formality, nobody go come meet you say make you take Ankara. Nobody go give you rice. Nobody go give you money. That means say your vote for that day they very important, and that's why they are buying it. So now you now get your PVC. Make you use and vote for the person where you want, where you believe say you go do better for the state, for the country, and for you. So make you not believe say election na don't do, na lie. Now that day, all of na will decide who go be na governor, who go be na House of Assembly, House of Reps, Senate, and President. So make you not believe them.
So it go good make you just emphasize and say Nigerians who don't hear all the people who don't carry come. We don't get anybody when don't come here come talk say. Just sit down for house. Everybody the always talk and say, come out and participate. Yes. So no, say, now what you want, now it go happen. Yes. But you must come out and do the needful.
If you don't come out, the people where they do the thing where you don't like, they will continue. But if you come out and vote, then now you go put the person where you believe say you go do better for you and your family and the country. Now you go put them there. So no give them the opportunity to say, now only them go there on the day of election. You must also be there and defend your vote.
Okay, let's go straight to the second story where we also look. And this has got to do with the issue where the tussle, the argument where they go on right now between APC and PDP and the CUPP group. They talk, say, look, say this is a redeployment where the Inspector General of Police, the acting Inspector General of Police, Oga Mohammed Adam, where he carry out, say if they look and investigate and where he gets some kind undertone or underhand where they in between. And they also come and let's say some kind, say they even consult some kind strong APC people where we say the first act, say, look, who be the commissioner where you go want make redeploy for your state. Looking at all these collective talk where we don't they jam each other. Say the action with the IG take, the action IG take. Say you feel say it is questionable. I mean, if you say some kind element of something, there is been just in sincere mind. Now they carry out.
No action where IG go take, where no go they questionable. If we leave the people where they there before, it go they questionable. If we deploy them, it go they questionable. The most important thing be say, make we all go there, go vote. When we vote, if the police do otherwise against any party, make we record them. Because the international community, they watch. And you know, say, we live in a global neighborhood now. Nothing they hide again. We go blow them open. Make everybody see the role where police play, the role where civilian play, the role where you see, the most important thing be say, make we go there, go cast our vote that day. Make we no fear. Because if we fear, say, then they come, then go scatter out, then go do this, Then go continue rigging the thing. But make we participate fully. Make we leave police out of this one. Me, I have no doubt in me. The CP will come to Lagos. We don't go to do in a background check.
Okay.
We know say na better person.
Okay.
You no go there bias. Or you go there behind somebody against another person. So I want to believe say others say they do the same thing. So me, I no get problem with police. My major concern be say make everybody go out en masse go vote that day and for their choice.
You get wetin you talk when we say if we want to make progress there is our country, we must achieve that thing. You been talk say nothing when the CP go do where people no go talk.
No, anything where IG dey dem go talk.
It can't be like say as Nigeria dey like this now. Nothing where go happen where people no go look say he get umbrella connection, he get broom connection, or he get this party connection or that party connection. And how you take things say we go reach the level where we say everybody go know say even if the IG, because we don't notice and say every election it dey happen and some people don't argue say now for make it not be like say the governor and the commissioner don't get one kind of friendship when they go use. But how you take things say we go reach the level where we say every Nigerian go fit beat their chest say no matter how the thing take be, anybody when they carry come, we go come out, we go vote, and our vote go count. You think say we go ever reach that level, or now when we go Alejandro?
Yeah, we go reach that level. You know, say the most important thing now be say we need governance, government where they responsive, we understand our problem. Until we get that kind of government, that people cannot buy into the government and take full ownership. Say this government, now we get our government. You know, when person enter government house through Magomago way, you know, say the suspicion go, they continue all the time. The problem we get for country like Nigeria be say, government supposed to be the servant. Why the electorate supposed to be the master? But it's other way around. Government is the master, electorate is the servant. Whatever government is doing, government no dey consult anybody again. The thing where they give the masses, now him will they call wants. And you know, say wants, you cannot satisfy wants. They don't put aside the needs. And because people will not feel take ownership of government, that's why the suspicion will continue. But the day where we begin to get government, where we say, yes, all of us know saying our government, now we vote the government in, no be saying na Magomago way. The trust go come.
But if you say we don't get if you say the Nigerians will be now that consciousness or that mentality say okay our eyes all they open. You feel say we don't reach that level where we feel say yes okay we want her like this and that's what they give us based on transparency. Now so we will take work.
This election will determine that one. Now this election will determine whether people they satisfy you or they need improvement to. Now this election then go determine that one. When you collect bag of rice for 10 people go share, you collect Ankara, you collect money, and your pikin finish for school, you don't get job for a very long time, and you still saying that the same thing you want to continue, so your grandchildren go meet the same thing. Then you go me say we never wise finish.
But you know, say people they talk say no matter how the thing take be, poverty don't reach one level. People need money and all. We go like make you use your experience. Take them, encourage Nigerians, tell them say that Ankara when they collect that 5,000 when they collect that small, you get one when I even see self one state for inside south west of Nigeria. Now kuli now they put inside kuli now they put inside nylon. They can't put the face of the person. He fine, he snap, he wear agbada, he dey like this. Fine, they write the position where they go for. But now kuli now they inside. You dey give people kuli for election. But the truth now say hungry they beat people. We go like make you use your experience. They can encourage Nigerians, tell them say make them no sell their birthright because of kuli or granite or akara or guguru.
My own advice Naim be say if they give you. If you dey hungry, collect them. Not part of your money. But go to that polling booth.
Make you not still change your mind.
Make you not change your mind. Vote for your own candidate. Vote for your own candidate that day. You know, say the problem we get for Nigeria be say, as we dey talk now, we get so many youths where they for street. as they come out for house, then they for street. When they return back in the afternoon, then they for street.
Every day street.
Till night, then they for street. Till the day break, when they stay for house. What thing they go do there? The problem they say they don't get anything to do. So they are looking for every opportunity to take advantage and cause mayhem. And that one that they call security challenge. Many of these young people, some of them, they be graduate too. Some of them, they work before. But when nothing, they don't get anything again. And when you ask them the question, tell us little about you. They go say, my mama, they sell for market. My papa, they drive for somewhere. That means, say, the people where they vote, now them, they say the future of their children. So when they finish for school, because they don't collect akara, 2 acre of rice, 5,000 naira, the future of those children where they for road, now them spoil them. But they don't wise now, all those market women and men, the drivers, all of them don't wise finish now. Now they say, look, we don't want our children make them day jobless again. After we don't spend plenty money, send them go school. And we believe that when we don't grow, now then go, they take care of us. And now they don't become users for road. We don't want the thing to continue again. This time around, now the person will go put better for our okra soup. Now him we go bring.
I like the way you take call okra soup.
Because I know you love okra well. You love okra.
Yeah, you see, for our family self, we not able to chop okra.
Who tell you?
You see,
you describe
you don't that. The reason why I talk okra because say okra they draw. And person go need experience.
Experience.
You go need experience.
Now we can't talk about those people where you talk say be like say their future and they for serious danger. Nigeria students when don dey house since the 4th of November 2018. Today as we dey talk, ASU and federal government dey inside meeting, and this meeting na the 10th meeting when they don dey do when e be like say somehow we no dey see breakthrough for this meeting. So and the way when ASU dey, they don put 2 legs for ground, say na lie o, this time if they no get wetin they want, everybody go sit down for house. I go like make you using your experience too, as person when we say you don't read book, reach the level of doctor. You go tell us how we go take find permanent solution to this problem and ensure say we secure the future of Nigeria.
It go interest you to know, say, number one, before in the 70s, we used to have the pressure groups everywhere. Pressure groups among the students.
For this same Nigeria.
For this Nigeria. Pressure groups among the lecturers. Pressure groups among trade unions. Every sector get their own pressure groups. By the time we government don't show them the sweetness of honey, all of them drop the pressure groups and
no more pressure. Only group they
all of them don't
pressure.
become politicians. Now the problem where they for ASU and government be say, ASU they talk say, all the allowance where you don't they promise, you know fulfill them. Say make we upgrade our university to meet standard. You know, before, Oyinbo people, they come to Nigeria University, come study. The way where they do tourist education now, education tourism now. Now, so they come to Uniga like, come everywhere, come learn.
And our own people, they lecture them.
Our own people, they lecture them.
Our same class,
now, we don't do that one again. Now, they go abroad, go Harvard, go Oxford. The case don't, Africa now, we don't even they go Harvard again. Now, Cotonou and Ghana, they go. And you know, it's our certificate when our Peking graduate for school. That your certificate, you know, if you take them to any country and get job immediately without doing any corresponding courses. But if they carry Cotonou certificate come Lagos, then go get job before you graduate for our university. Now you paying the lecturer and say, because this kind of problem must stop now. For all over, when we lecture our students finish, anywhere where they carry their certificate to go, they must recognize it. Let us upgrade and advance our own environment, study environment, and necessary thing to teach our students. Now they pay them. They can't say no, not be only that one they pay also. Even our allowance where you don't promise, where you don't fulfill. This time around, make you give us. And me, I expect say students too go join them. You know, say government, if government no see everybody saying no, this our tax, use them for this thing, they don't go change. The thing where they go government be the person where know your need. Now they call government. If they don't know your need, then they are not government. So our pikin no fit continue staying at home. I pray say this time around, government will make sure say the matter they resolve before the election day. So that everybody will go there on the day of election with clear mind. You know, go say because we not listen to them. That's why they do this. Let government just play their role now, so that everybody go there happy.
Well, what you go happen now is say we go quickly enter break and go at least go find water drink. And when we come back, we go look the first story we get to do with the PDP pulling out of the peace accord matter based on waiting the governor of Kaduna State, waiting he talk. And when we come back, we will ask you questions on that. And also look your own plans for Lagos State if you become governor of the state. Make we go with the call.
Welcome back to Aside Hot. Here's Chukudi Nkubi. We see the inside studio with our Ogbonge visitor, Dr. Oluwasegun Mutairu Musa, and I they wear the jersey of the advanced. When we talk about political party inside Obodo, Nigeria, one special party, ANDP, inside this our great country, Nigeria. Now they wear the jersey to become governor for inside Lagos State. Before we go that break, we've been discuss matter we concern the PDP. And the threat to pull out of the peace accord. We'll be hint that one before we go the break, but we'll just talk now before we talk about in plans for Lagos State. The PDP don't talk, say, as the matter be like this now, based on the talk where Malam Nasir El-Rufai, governor of Kaduna State, talk, say then go pull out of the peace accord. And say the talk when they talk now hate speech, and it be like say, if they show the direction, the hand where APC won't use. And when you hear this talk, when you talk, or read down for news, you think say this one fit contribute to make tension the day as election they come for this country, or like in talk, say now waiting patriots suppose they talk about.
If you look at election, the problem where we get is say when election they come like this, everybody must be very, very conscious of the thing where they go talk. Because when you talk something, nobody you go hack them. Now your follower go hack them. And because you don't want your follower to take them from your mouth and begin to manifest them, now him be say you must be conscious when you want talk. There are some kind of talk where be unguided, where person must run away from. That kind of talk, I go appeal to every political party. Make sure say our talk na issue based, no be threat. Threat no go do better for anybody. If we put threat down like this, all of us will be political party. Nobody will come out on the day of election. So now him be say make everybody dey very conscious and cautious of the thing where they go talk to the media.
Okay, quickly, still based on this particular matter, we don't see scenarios in the past where some kind talk from political leaders, they trigger violence, they trigger matter, where they lead to the death of people. Where we say, if it is either them they involved in conducting the election or in ensuring say at least that the election go free. But the bottom line of all these things still lies on insecurity issue. How then we go also feel they anticipate or expect the security personnel when they don't give the responsibility, say make sure say. Now allow this election, you go free and fair. May I make sure to avoid any problems we go come from it. How them on that one part go also look and say, okay, going by this kind of talk, we need to do an alert so that in the end we don't go feel see and trigger or probably affect Nigerians or even the international monitoring team. How they will feel also ensure say on their own part they play their role to avert any future.
I thank you say you mentioned say for past. We don't get this kind of threat message before. We escalated into problem where we say loss of life happen. The beg where we go beg government now be say, may them make pronouncement on this thing. Because no be the person where talk, go act. Now the follower go act. So government must make sure say they make pronouncement immediately. So that people where one heart go shield their sword again. So with this kind of talk where government talk now, we no fit act on this kind of statement. Because whether we like it or not, it's on record. So his words against that of the masses. So we go beg government, say, make government quickly make pronouncement on this talk. Make the thing no cause kata on the day of election.
Very, very true. This one when you don't talk now, don't really show, say, election no be war, election no be fight. And make all of us, they do things where we say, go bring peace for this our country. Now, talking about election, you na person when we say, don't come out, say, okay, ANDP, you won't do well for Lagos people. We go like, make you just give us your plans. We hear, say, our telephone line don't ring, the thing don't fall down. People won't talk to you, they won't hear your voice. But we go like hear your plan first before we open the phone lines.
Yes, Lagos. You know, Lagos na special state. Very, very special. We don't go abroad, go this place, go that place for every climb of the world, or the place where they call mega city. We never see city where it be like Lagos. Lagos na be the best all over the world, among all the cities. But the thing where they be say, the thing they put water come up from person high. When you go for Istanbul, you go Dubai, you go New York, you go London, and they see the way things they move. Everybody they happy, improvement, development. But for our own Obodo Lagos here, nothing they happen. Everything just they operate on what they call natural phenomenon. As if we no get government. Now, me I can't look and say, after I don't stay for private sector for 30 years in the transport sector, out of my 30 years in the private sector, I don't become the chairman for all the freight forwarders where they for international airport for 12 years. I don't come up for airport. Then I go Apapa Port. I become chairman there again. I come up for Apapa Port. ECOWAS give me appointment as president non-state actor for Lagos Abidjan corridor. The beautification and the expansion where they for Semeboda now. Now me be the first president non-state actor under ECOWAS. Under my leadership, I have Chamber of Commerce, Manufacturer Association, Traders, all of them, where I be their president. Go see the thing what we do there. After spending these years for private sector, you know, say you go come home, come use all the experience where you don't gather for plenty years. Make you come use them for your own state. But me, I be Lagosian. I come from Badagry. And they look, say, if I can do this much in the private sector, then for public sector, I think contribute now. My major interest be say, I love development. So what thing I get for Lagos? Number one, there can never be any meaningful development if we don't have a prosperous state. Lagos state must get plenty money. 35 billion no be money. 35 billion no fit do anything. We get abundant potential. So you where we never harness. Even this 35 billion, they always say, yeah, it's not be money. Not be money. I go tell you, say, by the time you pay salary, by the time you do maintenance, don't be say capital intensive project like the one where they see for everywhere for Lagos now. Current. Just maintaining. The money don't finish.
Hey, 35 billion.
It don't finish. Because Lagos get many things when go put hand for when we go advance us to that level. Now me as a governor where they come in, what thing I get for Lagosian? Number one, I look so say with these abundant resources wait for Lagos, where government never begin the tap. Me, I won't begin to tap them. When I begin to tap all this potential, I no go put too much tax on people again. The government of the other client where they put tax on people now because they don't get resources. With these abundant resources, I can afford to reduce taxation across board. So what thing I get for Lagos? Number one, they get something where they call green economy. Green economy now the potential, abundant potential within the confine of agricultural domain. Going into mechanized farming, cash crop, livestock, animal husbandry, fishing, poultry. We want to make sure say we create an enabling environment to attract investors. So our people no go abroad, go they import fish again. Now we go satisfy our local consumption for fish and begin to improve on our export consumption. So you can gain balance of payment and balance of trade. Not be only that, even all this frozen food, chicken, turkey, we no go they bring them for Cotonou again. Now we go satisfy our local consumption here and begin the export. So you can make more money. And by the time you reduce 60% or above 60%, when you they take feed out of your income to about 5 or 10%, you go still see better money to do something else. Again, we dey look at the thing wey they call blue economy. Wetin be blue economy? Blue economy na im be the potential within the aquatic splendor.
Meaning say Lagos no go just the answer city of aquatic splendor.
Yes, you must tap that splendor. You must tap it. When you no tap am, the only thing wey you dey think say na just for waste drainage, for dirty drainage, and again the best they ever use Lagos na to build city, to fill with sand and build city for the elite. Na wastage. Na wastage because the kind of money wey you go make when you harness the potential, e plenty pass the money wey you go make when you fill and build mansion. Number one, that corridor, e get potential for fishing. E get for recreational activities within the confine. E get for tourism. E get for transportation. E even get for lighter terminal. You know, say Apapa don dey congested now. My government go work with federal government and the private sector. We go make sure say we open up that corridor and ensure say we decentralize the place where we dey clear cargo.
You know what you go do for us? We don't open our phone line. You go just take like 2 calls, allow you continue because this is your talk here. Alex from Wari, welcome to City Hot.
Okay, good evening, my brother.
We greet you, Alex.
Good evening, how are you now?
We make sense, Alex.
Okay, I have to make a contribution on a matter today.
Oh yeah, feel free, Alex.
Okay, I want to tell that guy, the guy gave me the story, say the governor to Lagos, I don't forget the party he called for.
ANDP.
I want to let them know, I want to put it on our mind. Any politician say they come to the whole talk, maybe say never mission power. I don't say that person is so serious. What did Nigeria need? The guy they talk many things about Africa, they talk about agri, different border. That's the way they go also for us, finish go reach that like no. You know that person is banquet. What did they like? They talk about fish. That's the way go fish. You know, we don't get cool. We say store fish. I mean, fish said in energy. So now, Nigeria goes into the generator republic. I just want to say anybody be article board, anybody be maybe power. Just what do we need for this agenda? Now, 1 point agenda. Let me say, you have to say that Buhari can say 10 point for the agenda. So they confuse people. Me originally was like, I thought they were 19. What do we need of this country? I don't make them give us like, make them give roads there.
Okay, Alex, we don't hear this talk where you carry come. Thank you very much for that, your contribution.
We get there.
I hear you say we go get there.
Yeah.
Sharp, just get there straight.
Number 2, we want to develop our entertainment economy. Entertainment is big business, and we must make sure we invest in entertainment. We have details. We want to develop our sport economy. So that all these our youth could be able to channel their energy into sports. Sport is a big business, and we must invest and develop it. We want to develop our what thing that they call them, all this economic sector that has not been harnessed over time. We want to improve on our security. Me, I be security expert. I get advanced diploma from Unilag for security alone. And I get one policy where they call IRC, Instant Range on Crime. It's an holistic policy on transportation. So if anything happens for your street now, we feel lock up that street immediately and fish out the criminal. It's conventional standard.
For this same Lagos.
For this same Lagos.
But plenty for Lagos.
No, you see, their methodological approach to all this kind of thing, what we don't consider already.
Okay, make I ask you this question because you don't mention at least the green plan. You don't mention a couple of other plans. But if you don't look at this plan, we be say you go further generate more resources to Lagosians, and you come be say the people wait there for the states. Maybe somehow they know they're viable enough intellectually to say okay they want also take and use that opportunity to take another thing. Talking about education is one very important thing. Maybe say at least we not challenge that, but I will finish my question. But we'll quickly collect this call from person they call us. Blessing, good evening, welcome to us the Hot.
Hello.
Yeah,
good evening to Blessing. Blessing, I bet no verse. Every other person, no verse. We don't lock our telephone line because time no day.
So going to my question, talking about education, we know say education is at the moment they in a declining state for both primary, secondary, even university. What they mention. What are your plans? Where we say we go feel also at least reawaken education for the system and ensure say everybody they highly educated so that they go also feel tough from all these things where they talk about.
Thank you very much. Without education, we don't feel go anywhere. Okay. what we get for education for primary to secondary? Na free. No be only say na free, na compulsory. So you don't get any reason where we say go make you not send your ward or your children to school. But not be only free and compulsory alone. It's also with value added. We want to make sure say we upgrade all our schools to meet international standard. And it must be ICT driven. Number one, all the classes where get 100 pikin, where get 70 pikin, where get 50 pikin, we want to concentrate to reduce to 20 pikin, maximum for every class.
And if you say this thing, they are achievable.
Very, very achievable. I will tell you why. Okay. Let me quickly. What everything we want to do is say we want to build different community schools. So the pikin will not get class for Oshodi, we get for the new community school for Isolo. But we are going to pilot this thing with scholar buses. We go come to your neighborhood every morning 3 times. Go carry your pikin, go Isolo. In the afternoon, they go bring them back. So your pikin no go they pursue more way. All this issue of accidents for pikin for road no go happen again for Lagos. Again, we want to make sure the environment, the learning environment is also conducive for them. Not be only that one. For tertiary level, we want to make sure, say, every tuition fee, be it technical college, polytechnic, university, name it, we are reducing tuition fee by 50%.
50%?
50%. Because not be only tuition fee, then they use run university and polytechnic and tertiary institution. It's even the last. Because of this tuition, all the lecturers don't dey so weak now. They only come class, lecture you and go home. Nobody they do research again. But those days, there's a lot of way where university they make money from research and consultancy. Now this thing won't introduce back to university. And the tuition fee will continue, they reduce them every time. As the economy they improve, they reduce them. Because now those days, then they talk say, if you think say education is expensive, try ignorance. Now education is compulsory. It's compulsory. And government must make sure they say they create that enabling environment for everybody. So we want to make sure say not be only the only university for LASU where Lagos get since the 80s. We they bring another university where we they call LUTECH. LUTECH now Lagos State University of Technology. So because the University of LASU don't they saturated, no more space, we need another university because population is expanding. And again, as our pikin they finish from school, we already have data bank. Those of them that we go come into government for federal level, for state, for local, and encourage private sector to engage, we get data for them, depending on how they perform. The one where we say, because your head is so important for Lagos, we go engage you. You go for further skill acquisition. We go push money to you. Start doing something and we go to monitor you. We are bringing something where we call e-government. Under the dispensation of our own regime, everybody knows they come outside again. You go there for your comfort zone.
Just go
www.lagos. Go to department, go to parastatal, go to agency. Now C4 you won't collect. Now permit, now license. You go download them, fill them online, attach necessary documents, submit. Immediately the thing hit our server like this. The staff, the civil servant will begin the work on top of
this one. This one are 21st century governance. So.
No, now it be the normal thing where they happen all over the world.
But people don't go to fear say if it don't easy like that, the work will come up.
I go tell you waiting we won't do for civil servant. We want our civil servant to be the best for Africa. And the thing as we employ you for civil servant, will they give you your key to your accommodation?
For this same
Lagos? For this Lagos, yes.
Where you won't build the house?
I go tell you now.
Hey.
You see, for now, immediately we enter Bara, we go first check how many civil servants get their own accommodation. Their own, not be rented accommodation.
When we say them be landlord.
Them be landlord. We go check the data bank. The one where we say if they rent, we go get the data bank. Now him go help us to plan.
But for the plan where you get, how long it go take?
2 years maximum. 2 years maximum.
And all the civil servants will get house.
All the civil servants. You see, how many be civil servants? 120,000. What does it take us to create accommodation for 120,000 if government is responsive?
But you go need money. All this way you don't
talk. You see, now here I tell you, say, if Lagos no dey prosperous, it go difficult for any government to achieve anything.
But if you're saying Lagos no dey prosperous, in the next 4 years, to also at least break into achieving all these plans, If he say all these plans where they get, you go fit. Now sometimes say you go fit see the visibility under 4 years.
If Babaja Konde can use only 3 years, not even up to 4 years, to achieve all these massive things that we are still upgrading up to now, it takes a responsive and responsible government that knows its onion. You see, the thing when we get for Lagos, they say every government where they come, now litmus than they do. Because maybe they get there accidentally. And something where you not prepare for. Now, try and error you go they do now. Somebody go bring one project where they do for Malaysia, show you to you say, if you do this thing, Lagosian go applaud you, you go carry the whole money for Lagos, go put inside them. But as a government, you must know the need of the people. And when they give them their need, you carry them along. This is what we are doing for you. Now, this thing you go benefit for this thing. Now, this area you go play your own role. Now, so government.
Oluwasegun, what you go do for us? Be say in 30 seconds because time don't go. We go like make you just look Lagosians them for their eye and tell them say now you be the main man for this work based on the way you go take convince them. 30 seconds.
My great people of Lagos State, it is a great opportunity to tell you that your Lagos is my Lagos. I'm as passionate as you are about Lagos. We want Lagos to be better than Dubai tomorrow. We don't want our children to run to diaspora again. We want them to remain in this country. Anytime they travel abroad, they only go there to bring investment to Lagos. Lagos can be better than Dubai. Lagos has the potential to be better than Paris, Istanbul, and the rest of the mega city of the world. Lagos is crawling. We need Lagos not to run, but we need Lagos not to walk, but we need Lagos to run. We can facilitate development if we can work together as one. I can achieve it. I have my track record. Everywhere I had the opportunity to work on people's mandate, I've achieved results. And you can check my antecedents.
Dr. Oluwasegun Mutairu Musa, now you get this handshake. Anything when they add for this one, now I shade you. Our people until we come back again tomorrow.
Now bye-bye.
Now bye-bye. To enjoy more of these our Ogbonge videos when you just watch, press this button to subscribe on top of our YouTube page. You go love her.